What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to Starbound, and today I want to show you guys a little trick to get some vanilla custom block protection. So this is really cool. If you don't know, block protection is the stuff you encounter on like dungeons and missions. It prevents you from breaking blocks, and there's really no way for you to get it in like survival mode, and a lot of people have always wanted pretty much like ways to like set down a generator or something like that, and it's just something that Chucklefish never gave us. And so there's tons of mods out that will let you add protection to whatever you want, but it turns out there's actually a vanilla way to do it in-game that's already there. You don't have to download any mods, any items, or anything like that. You can just do it with a simple command. And so I'm going to show you guys how to do that today, and this can be really useful for things like on your planet. If you want, you could obviously like protect your build from like meteors and stuff like that, but I think the real benefit from this comes from protecting your ship, right? Because this allows you to go onto multiplayer servers and you don't have to worry about jackoffs breaking into your stuff or looting your stuff or breaking anything. People can come on board your ship and you don't really have to worry about anything getting destroyed. So real quick, we're going to jump in and show you how to do that. The first thing, obviously you have to be in admin mode, and then after that you're going to type slash debug. Hit enter and you're going to see this little screen's going to pop up in the upper left corner here, and there's going to be a whole bunch of different like things and words and numbers here. You're going to look for something called dungeon ID. It's going to be towards the top, and you're going to see it has a 5-digit number next to it, right? So I think it unrenders my cursor when going over this, so you guys, I won't be able to point it out, but I think it's the 5th one down from the top, and you'll see my dungeon ID on here is 65535. Now each world has 3 dungeon ID numbers, right? So whenever you move your cursor around, you're going to find it's going to show one of these 3 numbers. So like right where my mouse is right now, it says 65531. If I move it a little bit, it says 65535, and I know there's one more around here. Where's it at? Here it is, 65532. Right, so between these 3 numbers, this is what I need to protect my ship world, right? So we're going to go slash settileprotection. Then we're going to enter those 3 numbers. So 65531, true. Now we're going to rinse and repeat that for all 3 numbers we have. 65532, true, and 65535. Right, so now you're going to see when we hop out of debug mode, everything in here is protected. Right, nothing will be able to be broken. My whole ship, front and back, foreground, background, everything is protected all around me. It's my entire ship world. Now I don't know why each world has 3 dungeon IDs and why those have to be done that way. I just know that's the trick you have to do. So yeah, it's really cool. Now obviously because it's protected, you can't place anything until you change it. If you want to change it, you just do, instead of true, you do false, and that will reverse everything. And this is really good because it gives you like some options for what you want to do. So like obviously if you want to be just really simple and like kind of barbaric, you could just put a brick wall walling off like your valuable stuff, and no one will be able to get in it. You know, they can't do anything, they can't break it, they can't drill through it. But if you know how, you could do like a keypad things, like a multiple digit keypad. Those are kind of hard, so unless you want to do a tutorial, I'm not going to show you how to do that today, but you could do a keypad to have like a pin number, and that would open a door for you. And you could also just do a hidden switch like what I have here. Right? And so yeah, it's important to remember that people can still interact with objects, so they could still open this chest, but if you have a physical barrier between them, they can't access it, right? So you can still interact with objects, like turn things on and off, you just can't break them. So it's really important to make sure that, like, you know, there's either some kind of physical barrier they can't get through, or there's some kind of hidden lever or a passcode or something that only you know. But it's really cool, and really quick, something I found that might be useful for you guys for this, if you don't want to do a passcode and you don't want to do something kind of obvious like this glitch armor stand, there is an item in the game called the invisible wall switch. You have to spawn it in, but you can place it on the background and it becomes invisible, right? And you can wire it up. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but in protected areas you can't see the wiring. So you'll see I'm over the wiring tool right now and you can't see it. So it used to be that you could see wiring and it would kind of give away like where traps and stuff were in the dungeons. Not anymore. So if you have a pin code and you wire it up, people can't like reverse engineer it to figure out your pin. If you have a hidden switch like this thing on your wall somewhere, people couldn't like find it. Real quick, I'm going to undo the stuff I did. False. What was it? 65532 and 65531. Right, so now everything should be breakable. Let me just double check. Yep, so everything's breakable again. But if I wanted to do this wall switch, we're going to undo this. Say I wanted to hide it down here in the corner. I could download it, and I'm going to put it over where this window is, right? Because no one would expect there's a switch over my window. And so it's there now. So whenever I go to wiring tool, you're going to see I have a little lever here. I can wire it up to my door. And so now, as far as anyone knows, I just walk down here and I walk over my window, and I can open my door. Okay, well, you know what? Scratch that, guys. That doesn't work. I apologize. I just assumed this worked like a regular lever, and it does not. So forget that. It doesn't work. But you still have access to things like this and the little buttons here. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful. Hope you guys can really use this to your advantage. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.